Okay, and this is the video back to vlog number 2. Okay, so as you can tell, we're down in Charlotte. If you can't tell, well, Charlotte's one of the prettiest cities in the world, so what do you got to say to start off series 2?
Thanks for coming back.
Alright, we'll see you guys at the gym. That's it for the cutscenes. There's a project coming out March 2021, so be ready for the drop. Probably gonna hit a little bit of arms, and that's gonna be front squats, regular squats, leg press, hamstring curls, and the leg machine. We're gonna do single legs and both legs at the same time. We'll end up doing single leg reps as well because that's better for the top of your quads. So we're gonna be hitting everything mainly for heavy sets today, but for light reps. It's to stretch out. I see people come here all the time. They don't stretch out, or like don't stretch their legs out or arms out before they work out, or even their legs before leg day. It's like, how do you do that? How do you go straight into working out without getting your back, your arms, and mainly your legs stretched? Back rolls and leg rolls are probably my number one workout. Stretch. I do. Stretch because I feel a lot more. I feel like I can do a lot more intensity and a lot more with the workout. I'm completely stretched out. And especially the back of my hamstrings. I tore my hamstring before. I'm just making sure that with me being on my way up right now, I'm being able to progress and to overload my sets. I cannot risk having an injury. I cannot risk having that at all. Especially because I wouldn't want to lose where I came from, which I will post a transformation video later on in the future. But for right now, we're just gonna keep on pushing. So I'm not going too heavy on the squatting part, but other than front squat and back squats, we're gonna go a lot heavier on. I'm just taking it more light today. My legs are still shy, and I actually don't know why. It's probably because I maxed last weekend. My max is 350 on squat. It's not too much, but I mean, I've never really like hit legs before in my life, and I just started a couple months ago, so I'm building up to it, but we're gonna get a lot farther throughout the progress of the years and stuff. And a year from now, I'm trying to be at like 405, 415. So just working the way we're working and keep pushing the sets we're pushing, we should be able to accomplish that goal. And for the first video actually did a lot better than I thought it would. So I appreciate everyone for viewing it, everyone who subbed and liked it. Thank you so much, and just continue following the journey. So this is probably one of my favorite exercises for legs. And I think it's mainly just because I like stretching out my groin and I like working those muscles down low. And I've had a lot of groin problems in the past. I've torn my groin a bunch of times playing soccer. So it's a little bit more tougher for me, but like I said, progress and hard work will fix that. So can't give up just because you're in pain. So for the hip abductors, when I'm doing the insides of my legs, I like to kind of go more of a, not to the max weight, but more of a lighter weight. I feel like I can just get a deeper stretch and not feel pain down low, like in my thigh or in my groin even. Like I said previously, I've torn my groin a bunch, but when it comes to the outer parts of your thigh and you're doing that abduction, I like to go much more heavier on that, but I like to lean forward and kind of put weight down on my waist, so therefore I feel like I'm pushing more outwards. If I'm leaning back, I don't feel like I have as much strength leaning back into the seat than I do as if I'm leaning forward and I'm pushing them out. But I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Like I said, when I'm doing the outer sides of my quads, I like to lean forward. I feel like I can push more down into the back of my leg, kind of where my butt is. So I feel like you're actually working glutes as well when you're doing this, but not very much at all. So, but even before I lift, sometimes I'll use these just to stretch my legs out. This machine is actually super helpful. It's honestly probably my favorite leg machine, just because of the way I feel afterwards. I feel like I got a deeper stretch. I feel like I work my thighs way better. Comes to doing the hamstring extensions, I like to go more of at a angle, so I'd like to do the -1 instead of doing the 0 or the 1. I feel like even with that, my hamstrings get more tension on them, because I'm having to bring my legs back farther and dip them down more, as if I was stopping at like, so you can see as a -1, it's down a lot more. But if you were to bring it up to like, let's say a 1, but if you were to bring it up to a 1, this is what it would look like. So I feel like I don't get that deep of a stretch if I don't use kind of the lowest degree I can get to. But I mean, that's not for everyone. That's just for me though. I mean, some people might do that, some people might do 3. I mean, who knows what you're working on really. But as well as keeping my legs together and keeping my legs and my ankles together and not spreading them apart, I feel like I can contract more of my legs than as if they are apart. So like I said, not for everyone, but for me personally, I believe that's what helps me the most. Okay, so we're gonna do cable kickbacks for 3 sets of 12 each leg. You can't obviously do them together, or you have to float to do that. You won't be able to stand. But doing those for 3 sets of 12, and then we're gonna get into arms. But I know the leg extensions are or the leg cable pulls, leg cables. I don't know whatever they're called, but they're kind of based more of a girl workout, more of a glute workout. But you still gotta have a butt, so just part of it. the classic mirror. Include all my leg workouts. Obviously, you want to see upper body over leg day. Who wants to see me working legs and rather than me working arms? I mean, it's just regular gym bro knowledge. But I just hit my legs, hit heavy sets, and move on to arms. So I think I'm gonna do a set of curls, a set of reverse curls, and then probably, I don't know, like maybe some tricep extensions or dips. I mean, I don't really know yet, but it's just let's get into it and we'll figure it out. Obviously, we can't do curls if we don't have the shirt on. Let's get the shirt on. So for the curls, I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10, and then I'm gonna drop set to about 25, but with just the bar. So I'm not gonna do too much just because I have to do reverse curls after, and I know reverse curls are gonna be pretty deadly on my arms if I don't if I don't do a drop set. It's gonna hurt pretty bad. So other than that, like I said, I think we're gonna do tricep extensions, do some dips, maybe another bicep exercise, but can't have good arms if you don't got good triceps. So okay, so next we're gonna do bicep curls, standing bicep curls. I'm not gonna do the arm blaster, but I'm gonna do regular curls. I feel like I have an injury in my wrist though, or in my hand. It kind of stops me from being able to do like really heavy weights, honestly. It's just kind of like on the outside of my hand. I don't know what it is, but it's something. But we're gonna hit those for 3 sets of 8, more heavier weight, and then we're gonna do tricep extensions and probably tricep push down. I think we'll be done for the day. What the fuck is this? What's HGH? We're out this bitch. Alright, thanks for watching. Just finished a killer workout. Tomorrow's chest day though, so it'll be better. I appreciate everyone that watched the last video, everyone that subscribed, everyone that liked. Thank you so much. We're to the top.